EFTM, everything for the man.
Welcome to EFTM. Today taking a look at the Jimu Robot. Now these are a $1.99 starter pack at Apple stores, and this add-on kit that gives you the animal parts and things is another $100 odd. And if you want to buy it somewhere other than Apple, it's $2.99 for the Explorer kit, which is basically these two kits together. You'll find that at JB Hi-Fi. This is the Explorer version. It starts off, there's 7 different servos, little motors in here. And this is fantastic because it's great for kids of all ages. If you've got a very young child, you might build it. Dad might build it for them, and they might play with it. As they get older, they'll start to learn to build it themselves. And the iPad actually steps you through every step of the building process. And what you get on the iPad is a 3-dimensional view. Now this is the completed version, obviously, but we can look around where everything should be in case a part has fallen off. And as you're building it, that's exactly what it shows you. But now that it's built, it becomes a fully working robot. Now, there's a bunch of commands that come directly with it, built into the app for this one, for example, and we might make him act cute. And he does all of those things. They're pre-programmed commands. But then what's really cool is you can create your own actions. And when you do that, each of the servos, the little motors throughout this body are available here for you to drag and drop and learn what you do, and then you get control. So I've actually got control using the iPad of that action. And so I can say, rightio, let's make his head go all the way up. And then let's create a second part of that action, and let's make his head go down. Okay? And then we save that, we maybe change the timing here a little bit, and on this one, and now it becomes an action that we can create. So we've made him put his head up and down, and we can repeat that action, and we've basically created a bit of code. And you can save these actions. So my son here has created a nod action. Okay, he's created a wave action, and there's a second wave here, I think, somewhere as well. So look at that. It's all very, very cool. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And basically, it allows you, we can make him move forward, it allows you to create a programmable robot. Now, why? I hear you ask. Now, here's the other thing you can start doing is you can start learning coding. So once you've got this little guy, you can start learning coding. So we can say, rightio, I want you to do this. I want you to make his head, which is servo number 1. I want you to make it go to this angle. Okay, that's one line of code. The next line of code might be to make his head, in this case, move to another angle. Okay, so now that we've got that code, we've now got a piece of code. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of other things you can do in terms of repeating. So we could repeat this action. So there's a bit of code that does repeat, and we'll drag these in here. So we could say repeat this 5 times. No, not 35, 5 times. And then when we hit start, done. So fantastic. We've just coded, but here's where it gets even better. If you're really getting into your coding, this is what gets better for older and older kids. We can now look at the Swift code for that very specific thing. We can see the Swift code for making this robot nod its head 5 times. This is brilliant stuff for mucking around, brilliant stuff for constructing, brilliant stuff for coding. And all in all, I couldn't be more impressed. Now, the basic robot, this guy here, $1.99. You can't build animals, but you can build this cool little robot, and then you can start having fun learning to code. Throw in the animal add-on kit, and you can make some pretty cool things. $300 JB Hi-Fi, $1.99 for the starter kit at Apple stores. Honestly, I think this is probably the best thing you could buy your young child. My son's 10. I think this is perfect for 10-plus-year-olds to start learning how to code. The Jimu Robot is available now. Apple stores, JB Hi-Fi, and couldn't recommend it more.
This is EFTM.